3:27 in the morning. Continuation is still the 23rd of February 2024. We were John C. Roseman, California. I can go crazy over to some of the YouTube stories I keep seeing left and right, but unfortunately I opened up a can of worms over here. It just doesn't want to be put back into the damn can. Trying to respond kindly to a request of how I'm dealing with things, and not to mention, well, we need to know about your past over here. Well, listen to the stories I've said on my videos, I'll give you an indication of it. But I'll tell you one thing, talking about some of the stuff I've gone through already has been giving me the PTSD flashbacks at this point over here. The nervousness, the restlessness, the anxiety levels kicking in right now as it is. And I'm sorry to have a bit of breathing issues. But this is the reaction, this is the mental reaction of the stuff I had gone through. PTSD affects a lot of people in different ways. I mean, there are well, general information concerning about PTSD. Give me 1 second here. Sorry, I didn't want to sneeze in front of you. Okay, I put in for the PTSD in this computer, trying to get the. I didn't want that damn thing. I wanted to Google. I hate when YouTube changes, Yahoo changes things. All right. I am trying to get into an area where I can speak about this particular situation. Because they got a whole ton of stuff on here. Let me get into the Mayo Clinic, or is it supposed to be National Institute of Mental Health.gov? I think I'll try that one for you. Okay. Basically, it's the fight or flight syndrome that we've got here. From what the National Institute of Mental Health would say about this. And in a section where they say, what are the signs of PTSD? I got to put that under a PDF form. I need to save that one. Because there's a lot of things I save under PDF. Okay. Well, of course, you got to have the continuing of the symptoms kicking your ass anyway. But, they just are not talking about what I need to say on this one. So I'm trying to get into the. Okay. Why did they ever make these damn things easier for me to look at? Alright. I gotta do this the hard way. I need a list. Damn it. Okay, let me see what we got here. Oh man, if they really screw this damn thing up. Alright, I'm gonna get it easier, and the computer's giving me so much crap these days. Alright, yeah, I'm muttering, sorry. I need. Okay. Google's getting more and more intuitive with me. Okay, try some of this stuff. At least now that I can actually read this. Uh, Sometimes you get the agitation, irritability, hostility, hypervigilance, self-destructive behavior, social isolation, flashbacks, fears, severe anxiety, mistrust, Loss of interest or pleasure in activities, guilt, loneliness, insomnia, nightmares, emotional detachment, unwanted thoughts. Those are some of the highlights. Isn't that wonderful? And they got more and more stuff added to the post-traumatic stress of what they've got. So you're probably going to be asking me, because when I was talking about my job experiences out there, what the hell was I going through? Okay, let me let me see if I can talk about the experience I had with the last job I had and try to work back on this one. Okay, the last job I had was working over at Wally World, and did it for 5.5 years roughly. A lot of things happened at the place, including having a slipping fall on black ice the first year pushing carts. So I already had the back already injured as it is, and maybe the neck got jarred a bit. Lining on, and I get the flashbacks in my legs. Every time there's been some kind of fall, I see it from other places. I get my legs reacting to it, and then my back starts jarring, and so is the damn tailbone. But having a tire fall on your damn face, that's dramatic right there, because the neck pain goes from the head all the way down, and psychological, but mostly it's physiological. The back still hurts like crazy. Arthritis has already been setting in for years now. I mean, I've been moving it around, but it still hurts when I get up in the morning and stays there for a while. But the psychological crap that kicks in. Oh, this is the fun part. Okay, I want to go over to a store in an area where my company was at. And in this shopping mall area, uh, oh well, when I thought it was going to be a bit of a distance away from the place, it was still in the same generalized area. Didn't matter. So, and I remember feeling the anxiety pulling up in here. I have it just kind of straining a little bit on this one here. Because I'm talking to you about it, and I'm trying to relive something here. It's affecting me regarding my speech patterns, my memory, not to mention the feelings happening at this point over here, the avoidance, the fight and flight right now. See, part of me doesn't want to talk about it. It doesn't want to relive the trauma. It doesn't want me to go through this trauma. It doesn't want me to have anything about it. Hide. Don't deal with it. Gotta talk about it. Not just to piss me off about it, but just to get through it. Because the body and the brain doesn't want it. Doesn't want to go through this damn stuff. So I'm going to go through this damn stuff. How's that grab you? So I live in Rosemont, California. Doesn't mean much, does it? Okay, well, let's go through this thing, shall we? It's going to be a long ass video on this one, or I may chop it up, depending on how I'm feeling and how I'm handling this damn shit. So I'm going to be cutting off that, cutting off that, cutting off that, and we're going to be putting this up. Okay. I'm going to get into Google Maps, and I'm going to take you on a trip. So, boys and girls, without ado, please open your hymnals to googles.map.com or maps.google.com. I think it works better. And you will see their search engine here of your location. Kindly go over to where it says search Google Maps and type in the Antelope Valley. Or shall we start off with home over here? We shall start off with Roseman. Now, for me, Google Maps has already got it listed, showing me where the hell I am. So I don't have to do that, except I'm doing it for demonstration purposes here. So I can tell you where the hell I am. Lost. Okay. Traffic, I guess. Yeah. So I am going to start you off. I think the easier place to show you would be one particular bus stop in Roseman. So instead of going to the usual one I go to because it's closer to home, I'm going to start you off with, well, screw that noise. Let's do it as it is. On the east side of the 14 freeway that runs north and south in the Antelope Valley, it's the only freeway we've got. We have something called Sierra Highway. And the federal government considers it a federal highway, or a state highway anyway, because you usually get California Highway Patrol patrolling that area like crazy. You're going to see residential between Sierra Highway on the right-hand side, and on the left-hand side you see the 14 freeway. So you're going to see a bunch of houses and also trailer homes. Somewhere in that mess, there's a street called the 20th Street, and this goes north and south as well, from Roseman Boulevard, which is the main street going east and west across the Antelope Valley, not to mention from Edwards Air Force Base on the far east, heading all the way towards the mountain ranges on the west. And somewhere in between that area, there is a street that's called 20th, as I said before. So you have to use your mouse to scroll in this area here. You can go over to Roseman Boulevard, kind of center that a bit. You'll see the different traffic area turnouts going into the freeway and going out on the 14 freeway. That's your starting point. Far right, and you see the 20th when you keep scrolling slowly. Okay? You see that? Okay. Use your mouse control to move it up a bit. You're saying how far? Look at the topography of the area. It's not exactly perpendicular, is it? But this is Roseman. There's going to be a place that's on Orange Street and 20th. You're going to see a parking lot. And then there's a building on the northeast area of it. This is what they call Hummel Hall. Originally a senior center run by the county of Kern. Senior activities over there when needed. Used to be a food distributing place until the people who are running the distributions shut it down, moved off. But it's still a senior center. They still have activities to still give out, have lunches for the seniors who are over a certain age bracket, not to mention disabled. But it's in this area here that there's a bus stop. Bus stop is run by Kern Transit, overshadowed and overseen by Kern County. They have two buses running through this area, both express, both different starting points. They have the 100, and they also have the Line 250. Line 100 starts from Bakersfield, goes through Mojave, into Roseman, into Lancaster. Route 250 starts from Mojave. Well, actually, it starts from California City. Then certain times it'll go over to California City. That's further northeast end in the desert region. But it'll head over to Mojave, which Mojave is the central hub. And then it goes down to Roseman, and then it hits into Lancaster. Now, in Roseman, they stop at two particular points. They start in Roseman and end up in Roseman at Orange and 20th, where that's the last pickup for it. That's the pickup closest to my house, to my home here. And it's from here that I would start off my nerve-wracking trip with you. But before I start this, I'm going to pander to my fear and phobia and my anxiety right now. I want you to go back over to the on and off ramp of the 14 freeway and Roseman Boulevard. Look at the left-hand side, the west side of it. You're going to see that there's a shopping center on the north end, actually on the northern region, close to the off-ramp and on-ramp. It is in this area that they actually have a bus stop that's for the 100 and the 250 lines. This is what they call Taco Bell Eagle Way area, because there's a Taco Bell nearby and it's on Eagle Way. They arrive there first and then travel all the way over to the Humble Hall. You'll forgive me, because this is going to be stressed out of me. My particular stress out happened right after my brother's passing in 2018. In 2019, I wanted to get the hell out of the house, and I wanted to just to get some distance. Get a bit of a day pass for me. Because staying at home, dealing with the grief and dealing with the mourning that I've been doing since my brother's passing in September 8th of 2018 really played hell on me. Until we get the COVID nightmare kicking us in the ass, but that's a little bit later down the road. For right now, I'm dealing with the emotional impact of dealing with the loss of my brother. Still struggling with that one. Getting past the honeymoon period of no stress, not yet, until I start dealing with other things I had to deal with. So I'm still in the honeymoon shock and awe phase of grieving and mourning, where you don't feel the emotional, traumatic tsunami effects swamping you with all the damn emotions happening at this point. No. I'm still functioning at this point. Still trying to take care of things at home. But I wanted to get over to a bookstore, because I still miss going to a bookstore and perusing the shelves and smelling the ink on the pages. I'm a bookworm, what can I say? I grew up that way as a kid. Long stories, different videos. This one is concerning about my trip and going through anxieties from hell. Okay. So I'm convincing myself at this point I'm okay. Get on the bus, and we get over to the freeway. We go back up the street, head over to the 14 freeway, get on the on-ramp, and then we traverse. Yay! We scroll and we scroll and we scroll, boys and girls. We scroll past Kern County line and into the lines of LA County until we get over to, I think, either H or I Avenue, where it becomes the city of Lancaster, administered by the notorious, no, I can't say that, by the august body of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. All right. But still. And I go through this one. We get over to the first stop. Boring the shit out of you yet? Gets worse. We get over to Lancaster. We get past the county fair area. Actually, I think we also got past Fox Airfield. That also actually had, if I'm not mistaken, where the hell was it? Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, Apollo Park. Well, they call it Apollo Park because originally it had a Apollo capsule out there, and then they took it out. But they still kept up the name. And it's also by Fox Airfield, which is uh, light light aircraft coming in and out. That being said, sorry, problems with my throat area. The stop is first J and 25th. It does a we do a pattern in Lancaster of going through different areas in this place. The last stop for the 250 and the 100 ends up in a senior area off of that's off of a side street in Lancaster. I just try to find this damn place in the first place here. Lancaster Boulevard. No, where the hell is the senior center at? Buried alive, like the worm it is. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Confused the hell out of you? Well, imagine if you happen to look at the damn map for this damn thing. I didn't want to take you through the complete route on this damn shit. Avenue I. Wasn't it? Below I. In the senior center of Fern. And where the hell are you at? Jackman. Right. Okay. Fern and Jackman. The senior center in that area. Right across the street from a park and stuff. But this would be the last drop off. Now this is a pickup from Antelope Valley Transit Authority. The number 1 line that'll go from that area all the way to my destination. So the bus is going to be going up the Jackman all the way over towards 10th Street West on the west end. And from there, if you're going to try scrolling around to find it, 10th Street West, which means it's west, so you go west on Jackman till you get to the street. And you see complexes there. From that corner, here comes where everything else is going to be stressing me out like crazy. We scroll and keep scrolling down and keep scrolling down. I consider this is all topography here. There is a way of looking at things on the Google map to show you the street level. That'd make me nauseous as hell, but it's in there. I'm trying to switch my Google phone. I clicked on the area and I'm trying to get the street level. And now I'm looking at the street level where I started from, Jackman and 10th Street. Something about the system usually drives me crazy, but you know, it is what it is. So here I am. I click and it moves a few feet at a time, and then I can turn and pan the image. This is a long ass video, I told you. Where I'm looking southbound on 10th Street, and this is where our journey continues. Continue to click on. Just continue to click down 10th Street, because this is the neighborhoods that the bus goes through. Be careful of what you click on here, because you might screw the whole experience. So if you're still going southbound and you're still seeing the street level, this is where we're going at. Now I want to show you that right now at this point, there's nothing wrong with me at this point. Feeling okay. I mean, I feel fine. I'm not stressed out at this particular situation. But I did say but, didn't I? It's starting to build. Even as I talk, it's starting to build. You're seeing our neighborhood. These pictures are maybe about a couple of years old. A sequence of them. Done back in April or May of 22nd. So traffic is screwed up, but most of the places are still there. Alright, where am I at? I've stopped for a moment trying to get my bearings here because I think I passed Lancaster Boulevard. Yeah. Okay, so we're at New Grove. Okay, getting there. Nothing wrong with New Grove. I'm still on 10th Street West. And I'm still going south. Green Barbecue. I gotta go over to that place one of these here days. I understand it's pretty good food too. Alright, so we're scrolling. And we're coming up on Lancaster Boulevard. They call it the Boulevard between 10th Street and all the way to Sierra Highway. A lot of shops, museum or two, theater. It's a nice place to walk through. Some occasions, anyway. I'm still trying to get past it because this is the area of Lancaster I'm not having any issues with. Alright, let's look around. Okay, there's Lancaster Boulevard. Hollis Optical. I changed that one a few years back. Now it's just auditory. Yeah, I told you this is going to be a long ass trip because we're going to be getting past Lancaster into the city of Palmdale. But this is the bus. This is the view from the bus. We'll be going down this place anyway. We already passed. What the hell would we passed? Beauty Supply. Okay, Lancaster City Courthouse. And where the hell are we at? We're in the corner somewhere. Yeah. Sometimes I lose track because I haven't been down here in a hell of a long while. So I'm still going down the bus route. I'm not paying attention. Just going down the bus route here. Not feeling the stress just yet, but I'm feeling it. Building right now. Slowly. Because I'm going to be going into an area that's going to be driving me nuts at this point. Okay, it's driving you crazy? You want to go further and faster? No. I'm taking it this route because, this speed, because this is how the buses be going. And I'm trying to relax at this point over here without stressing myself too much. Where are we at? Jack in the Box. Where the hell are we at? Oh, shit. The landmarks have changed in this picture. Past few. Where the hell am I at? Hold on. Where the hell am I looking at? Oh, okay. Better. Might have to do the. Yeah, because I was just driving me nuts at that point. I was in a shopping area. I just didn't recognize when I was doing the street level. I hadn't been through the area in a hell of a long while. At least not through that route anyway. So where the hell was I at? Avenue K. And the shopping centers over there. Okay. Oh, Sergeant Owens Park used to be Lancaster City Municipal. So I'm just going to do the overhead view and scrolling it southwards by pushing the images up and you're moving downwards. So I still in the right area? There's the 14 freeway. Good. Because I just want to make sure where the hell I was at. Alright. I'm going to pick up the street view on Avenue K, okay? Right where the shopping area is. Avenue K and 10th Street. I'm going to click on that. Oh, come on. Oh boy. It's going to be that way about it. I need street location, damn it. That's what I need, is a street location for this shit. Yeah, it's going to be that way about it. I need street view, damn it. At the map, I don't need at the map, I need street view. Give me 1 second, will you guys? Street view doesn't work very much when it comes down for the street itself, but you have to locate a building or something like that to activate it. Let's do another video on this one, shall we?